Because guitarist deserves a beer, man. I liked literally every single riff this band has ever composed. Facts, bro. And this band, like I said, is from Mexico, so this probably makes them officially the coolest Christian metal Mexican band that you've heard? Question mark? So just like, go kayak, and then they'll know like that you're the main character. Hey, welcome. My name is Daniel, and this is Metal Sharpens Metal, the place where I analyze heavy music from a Christian worldview. And today I'm super excited to finally get to, I know I say I'm super excited in almost every video, but I really am, because back before I even started this channel, I was making a list, like a playlist of videos of songs that I wanted to address whenever I actually got this channel up and running. And this was one of the first ones on that list. I finally am getting around to it over like pretty much 2 years later. So I hope it's worth the wait to you who may have been able to read my mind and knew I was going to touch on this song one day. It's been too long. It's a little bit criminal. I should have gotten to it sooner. This is the band Windvent. This is an older song of theirs. And the reason why I put this in the list of songs that I wanted to review is because it was one of those examples of a song where I heard the lyrics, I thought it meant one thing, and then I read into them a little bit more and I found out it meant a different thing. But yeah, I wanted to go over the meaning with you guys and get your thoughts as well. Yeah, I'm super excited 2 years later to finally be getting to this song. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go check it out. Love the atmosphere, love the textures. Yes! I'm that riff, it still just makes me want to bounce out of my chair.
I feel your peace, but yet I need your help to feel confident. Yet I need to hear you confirming my rules.
I like the drummer's super low kit. Very nice feelings in those chorus, clean vocals. Nice little ABR bass slide move. I mean, this just, like, it brings me back to all the best melodic, kind of emotional gent songs from the early 2010s. But I just don't think this ever gets old. I have my heart. These guys are Mexican, so. I just really love the pacing of it and like the way that they build momentum and groove, and the melodies are great. I just love that. That chorus gives me tingles. Man, guitarist deserves a beer, man. I liked literally every single riff this band has ever composed. Facts, bro. Facts, Juan Cruz Fabi. Never seen a kayak on a lake with gent. A whole new meaning of tourism.
It's pretty simple. Look at what I'm doing and go tell somebody it.
Sorry!
Everyone loved this. Everybody loved this song. It still hits really similar to the first time I heard it. I instantly fell in love with the melodies, the metal melodies, and the little gent licks and bits, and I love that. Yeah, that stuff, when it's done in a way that isn't trying to be the heaviest, most brutal thing ever, like it has more lasting value, and I think it's going to be something that I like for a long time. I might be wrong. I've been wrong about predictions in the past because I don't know the future, but I really like this song now, and I liked it 3 years ago when I first heard it. So there's a 3-year prophecy that is retroactively correct. Anyway, what am I doing? Yeah, I first found this song on the Dreambound YouTube channel. They just got a lot of kind of melodic, emotional type songs and melodies and stuff like that. But only a few bands here and there will actually stand out to me as like, oh, this, I like this. I usually throw it on in the background while I'm working out or doing something like that. I check out all the songs that they put out, and yeah, it's like 1 in 10. I'm like, well, actually, maybe not 1 in 10 anymore, but for a time it was like, oh, this is a band I want to follow. But to give some more background on these guys, their lead vocalist is Alex Lopez, and I thought that when I first heard this song, when I watched the music video, and I was like, okay, reveal yourself to me. And then the girl's like painting, and it's like, I thought he was basically telling her to open up to the world, reveal herself, because she's so special. She's as good as Bob Ross at painting.
That's baloney.
There's so much drivel like that in a lot of metal lyrics, even any lyrics. But yeah, I thought that these guys just kind of blended into the gray mass of lyrics that are all just kind of like, hey, you know what? You're actually really special. So like, get out there and don't be shy anymore, because you can paint real good. But no, the lyrics were actually talking about God, like his Holy Spirit, and having, an encounter with him. Another surprise to me about this band that I found out years later was that the guitarist Luis Ortiz is in a couple bands, and he's actually played, or maybe they're collaborations or whatever, but he's done some Christian hymns as metal songs. He also records guitars and produces for a guy named James Franchise, who you should probably know about too. He's pretty sweet here on the YouTube, so you need to check him out. So yeah, it's super awesome that I started recognizing him and his riffs and his name in a few different places. And I love Luis's singing voice too. He's got great melodic sensibilities for both his guitar playing and his singing. So that's what I think is a really key ingredient for a band that I'm going to like for years, is amazing songwriting. And when the guitarist can sing or do vocals and they kind of pay attention to that stuff, that gives you a really big leg up, in my opinion. And this band, like I said, is from Mexico, so this probably makes them officially the coolest Christian metal Mexican band that you've heard? Question mark? If not, then show me who you got. What other Christian metal Mexican bands are there that you know about, that I should know about? Until then, these guys have the title. Windvent. Windvent. Yeah, let's look at these lyrics. Like I said, I just thought it was like a generic boy says, good job to girl, get out there, don't be shy and stuff. And we all know the real reason that a boy would be encouraging to a girl.
What else?
But it's not that. Let's look into these and see that it's not that. I feel your peace. Okay, so we need to know who the you is that he's talking to, right? But yet I need your help to feel confident. Okay, it could still be talking about a relationship. I need to hear you confirming my moves. So if you please reveal yourself to me, reveal yourself to every person I have in my heart, and bring us to you. And then he says, you can lead me. I don't think he's saying to his girlfriend, like, hey, lead me and like do everything for me. You call me by my name. And I think this is a special type of calling, right? There are many voices, but not as yours. And that is, okay, I'm just going to skip to the end. Let's just go to this part. The wind of your spirit, I don't know where it comes from. The wind of your spirit, tell me where it goes. Now, this is a very clear reference to John 3. I mentioned that in my In Vain video. Jesus is talking to Nicodemus, and he says that the Spirit blows back and forth like wind. You don't know where he's coming from and where he's going. It's unpredictable, right? So if you please reveal yourself to me, he's not saying to the girl, reveal yourself to me, like show me who you really are. He's saying to God, reveal yourself to me. I am submitted. Where you tell me, I will go. And again, I've got the cheat codes, knowing that Luis is making Christian metal with other people. He's clearly a Christian. Clearly he's going to write Christianly in this case. So yeah, I really liked this one. I was very happy to find out that it was not just generic boy meets girl and encourages her type song. Now, I think there's a lot to be said for encouraging men, especially to be leaders, to push forward, to hold fast to their faith, and to work hard. And like, you have to lead a family. There's a lot that men are called to do in the Bible, men and women. But I'm a man, so I'm going to speak to the men right now. But it's important to note that in this song, there's a lot of tones of humility and passivity. Now, I don't think that Luis is saying Christians need to just be passive and not work towards anything, but this is recognizing the very core of Christianity in the gospel, which is that it is something that is received passively by unworthy people. These unworthy people, these dead people, as Ephesians describes, don't go reaching out and like get their hand high enough, and then Jesus goes, okay, I guess that guy wants it bad enough, and then he pulls them out of the pit. It's not what the Bible describes. Even the word reveal in this song is being used in a passive way. He's asking God to reveal himself to his people. God reveals, God gives, God leads, God initiates all that stuff. So I think that's just another good reminder that even though we should work in this life and we should strive and we should do what the Lord commands us, those things are not what build our merit with God. God gives us undeserved grace and radically changes us from the inside out, and then says, go and do cool stuff. So yeah, I'm super pumped on bands like this. They may not be destined to sell out arenas, but they are going to be faithfully using their talents to bring glory to God and worship him. By God's grace, they will be able to finish the race of their life well and be crowned in the next. I hope that song can energize you as much as it energized me back when I first heard it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hope we got something there. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Hey, welcome to Metal Sharpens Metal. My name is Daniel, and this is Metal Sharpens Metal. I already said that. You have to make those little noises or it doesn't work.